Hey guys, John here. It's John Berry. Today we have another Final Fantasy character. Whew, it's been a long time. Feels good to be back with these figures. So yeah, here we have Highwind Cait's Cid and Cait Sith from Final Fantasy VII. As you can see, here's the picture of Cid and Cait Sith. As always, you can open this. So here's what the inside of it looks like. On the left side, we have a cool picture of Cid and Cait Sith, along with a brief bio of Cid. And then on the right, we have the window of the box to see into the figure. Here's the left side, the back, the right side, the top, and the bottom. And back to the front. Details. So overall, the sculpt is really nice. I mean, of course, it's Square Enix and Highwind Cait. The paint job is also really nice with all the shading on the shirts and especially around the pants as well. You can see all the wrinkles and the pecs on his shirt and down on his pants. You can see all the wrinkles there too. Really nice. Amazing. And with Cait Sith, he's also really cool with the sculpted on fur, and the paint job is really nice and crispy clean. One cool thing is that on Cait Sith, his crown is painted with a metallic gold, along with Cid's eyeglasses or goggles painted with a metallic silver. Really amazing, and I really like that. As for Cid's body anatomy, well, it's pretty nice. Looks, like a human. Nothing really too small, too short, too skinny, too fat. Yeah, it just looks like a human and looks pretty cool. So here, let's take a closer look. So first off, let's start with Cait Sith. He's a smaller one. So there's his face. Really well sculpted and very well painted. Look at the shading on his cape. Very nice. And yeah, overall it's just a really nice figure. With the shading on his gloves too, and just overall. And now the main piece, Cid. So if you look at his face, has really nice paint job on it. You can really separate the beard from his face. It's not really blurred into each other. I also really like his facial expression. Look at that, just his classic cocky smirk, along with, kind of arrogant. That's just how he is. And his face does look kind of dark, a tiny bit, as if he's been smoking too much and the smoke has darkened his face. Not a big deal. It just makes him look even better. I also really like the hair. It's two-toned, if you can't tell. It's like blonde here and then a little bit more brown over here. Just kind of goes back like that. The sculpt and the paint is also really amazing because it goes all the way inside all those tiny little spaces there. And here's his back. You can really pronounce and see the shading on his shirt just all the way around, all the way down his pants. And his pants has some brown and black and green combined together to make it a really nice color. His jacket is also really nice with the wrinkles and the sculpt job and the shading. And here, let's just take a look at his boots with the metallic shoe rings and the soles of his shoes. Just overall really nice, both of them. Accessories. I mean, would you just look at that? Highwind Cait really gave us a lot of things this time, and this is really nice. I mean, if they just gave us Cait Sith as the accessory and his spear, I mean, that would have been alright, because Highwind Cait has a history of giving us a lot of stuff, but here they did. And I'm actually quite impressed. So first off, we have the hands for Cid and the hand for Cait Sith. So let's take a closer look at those first. So first with Cid. Those are his leather gloves. There's actually a lot of texture on them, and that's very nice. As you can see there, they're brown, and they have some of the lighter colors where you would expect, like on the knuckles. And yeah, that's just really nice. They're sculpted and painted beautifully. So, let's take a look at Cait Sith's. Like Cid, they're painted and sculpted very beautifully, and they even have some texture to it too. And there's his pointy arms, pointy hands. So, along with Cait Sith, he also has 2 extra arms to show when he's riding it. So these are the bent ones. The one he has right now is the ones that are straight. They're pretty much the same thing as his arms, painted and sculpted beautifully. And whatever the heck this is. I mean, is it a cup or is it a horn? Is it a hat? Like, I haven't played the games, and I haven't seen this in the Advent Children movie, so I don't know what the fuck this is. But it's painted and sculpted very nicely with metallic gold and metallic green. And what you've been waiting for, Cid's spear. It's actually two pieces, because, you know, it's a spear, it's pretty long. So you just put them together like that, and you have the spear. Yeah, it's too long to all fit on my camera, so yeah. So the handle is really nice. There's a lot of textures, and the paint is really nice, especially on the wrappings. And here's the bladed portion. Yeah, as you can see, it's painted with a metallic silver at the tip, and just a matte black here, and metallic silver around there too. There's actually, there you go, you can see the nuts and bolts there. They're textured, very nice, very prominent too. So yeah, that's just overall amazing. Articulation. The paint job is not the only thing that's good on this figure. The articulation is pretty good too. Well, except for this guy. I mean, look at it. His head moves up. Okay, that's nice, but not down. Whatever. His arm can move all the way up like that, but can't really go all the way around because his big fat head. I mean, the head could twist, and the legs could twist at the ankle and move up like that. And back, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the tail could swivel too, but that's it. Whatever. And now to the main guy. The head can move back like this. That's pretty much the best one I've seen in a long time. And down, and as you can see, the neck is also a separate piece too. You can twist like that and tilt it side to side. The arms can move up like that and all the way around. As you can see, the shoulder can go down like that for more articulation. Up and down like that. You can also twist them up here, back and forth. You can bend the elbows up like that, very nicely. You can twist the elbows, and you can twist them up here at the biceps too. The wrist, bend up like that, bend down, and you can twist them. The chest, up like that, really nice too, and down, also really nice. You can twist them both up here and down here. The legs like that, big boots. Back, the jacket prohibits more movement. You can twist them up here by the thigh, and right here too. But it's really stiff. You can do the splits very nicely. The knee can bend all the way back. The ankles down like that and up. You can twist them, you can pivot them, and the toes can go up like that. Measuring, Cid stands at about 10.5 inches, while Cait Sith is almost 4 inches. And here we're comparing him to Vincent Valentine, the very first of his line, and that's been like 10 years. Finally, the set is complete. And here we're comparing him to Red. And here comparing him to Obsidian Fury. And here to my childhood hero, Kamen Rider Zio. And now for my final thoughts. Well, I mean, it's the first figure that I'm returning with for Final Fantasy, and boy, does it not disappoint. This is a really excellent figure. From the shading to the sculpt to the articulation, everything's just really amazing. And one of the best things about this figure, and it's not about the figure itself, but it's about Cait Sith. That's right, that cat up there. He's actually comes with this guy. I mean, if players really wanted to, they could have just sold him separately for like, I don't know, $5 and made some more money. But they gave him to us for free with this guy. I mean, that's very nice. And another nice thing about this Cid here is that he comes with a ton of accessories. Yeah, this is amazing. For the last guy in the entire Advent Children, well, just the Final Fantasy VII group as a whole, this guy is a perfect fit. It took 10 years, but it was worth it. And because of that, this guy gets my very first ever perfect 5 out of 5 score. And yes, it might be because I'm biased because I love this guy and I love the series, but whatever, it's my opinion. So yeah, if you like what you see, subscribe so I can see you next time. And remember, take care.